First thing I like to do is to add a little bit of detail over the cream. So we can go in the isolation with the cream. We can go in the orthographic. I can zoom there. I start in zoom there. Let's set the configure there to display no edges faces for the selected one. And let's see if we can do something with the sculpting. So edit poly. And let's go with the freeform. Push and pull. That is really big. Let's go for 2. Maybe 1.5. Okay, it is so much. Let's see if we can use Turbo Smooth before. No, okay. Let's go there. And again, let's go for 0.2. Okay. Okay, let's go in the camera and we go to render just a preview. You see that we see something over, so it is going fine. Let's move to the next one. Edit poly, orthographic, and we go to do the same. So you see I'm just taking care about doing something to create a different surface there. Okay. Let's do the same for all the other cream meshes. So edit poly again, push and pull. Okay, do the same with this one. Edit poly, okay, move to the next one. You see it's simple. You can do whatever else. You can use also for example displacement map, so you can do a lot of things. You are really free to do whatever you like. It's not a problem. And do the last one just to have some differences there, and edit poly, and again okay, nice. Back to the camera and we can see a fast preview for all the stuff. We see something, so it is nice to see how it is looking with the glasses. Maybe we can have a little bit less reflectivity in the over the cream, so let's try with 0.6 or maybe 0.5, and the glossiness specularity can be a little bit lower, and maybe it can be more similar to a cream color. Let's try this part. Okay, I think that's better. I like to add something inside the cream, so let's close there, and we go just to create a sphere, a little sphere. It is aligned to this one. Let's go in the isolation, let's go in the perspective. Okay, this one will be obviously more little. And we go to have some little ornaments inside the fluid, the cream, I mean. So let's do this one is more little, this one maybe is bigger, and then we have another with a more little scale, but this one stays there, and maybe this one is there. So you see, we are just joking a little bit with that little sphere. Okay, and we can call it this one. Let's go for a group. Ornaments, cream ornaments. Let's go in the camera, and we go to have a material. We can assign it, and we go to have again a subsurface scattering material. Okay, so let's go to tweak the parameters of the ornaments material we just prepared. The first thing, we set the prepass value rate to 1. The IRR is okay. Now we start to take care about the colors. The first color will be something like an orange reddish color, so 166, 58, and 25. The subsurface color will be an orange color, so 205, 126, and 23. And then for the scatter color, really dark red, 63, 8, and 8. Nice. So let's go to have the phase function to 0.8 because it is similar to a solid stuff, and the scatter radius maybe 5. We can have a little bit less specularity and a little bit more precise reflection, and then the retrace reflection. Now we can go to make a preview. Okay, you see that we have this red ornaments. Now we have to put inside all the other container there. So let's go to copy this one there, and then we can manage some differences. So let's open the group, and then we put this one there, and maybe this one there. Okay, group close. We make the same thing for the others, so we can make some changes to the shape, and in this case we can maybe make also some rotation, and then group open. Sorry. Okay, and then let's move this one down and this one too. Let's move it there, and this one will move it there. So group close. Let's do the same with a shift key. I'm making the copies, and this one can we just move it down, so it seems that we have less red ornaments. The same can be done there, but there we move it a little bit. So edit group open. Let's select this one, and maybe we can remove this one, and maybe we can just have this one hop and this one hop, and that's all. Okay, group close, and we have to make the last copy. Let's copy this one. Let's rotate it, and then zoom, group open, and we can move this one there and this one there. Okay, let's go back to the camera and group close, and we can make a preview just to see how it is looking and render. Okay, as you see, it is working nice. Then now I like to see if we can do something interesting on this part. So let's go to have an orthographic view. Okay, let's remove the grid using the G key. And I like to see, let's see just if we can have there a generator slate without tension. Let's see, we have a lot of detail now. In this case, you see that we have more detail on the top. Let's remove the edged keys, edged faces, and I like to see if we can have some nice detail where we have the objects put inside the cream. So let's see with the pull there, the push, that is a little bit too big. Let's go with 0.5. Okay, undo, and let's go for maybe 0.2. Okay, you see, I'm just putting some distortion where we have the object inside. Now we have to see if we have problems with the faces, because I'm using the tessellate. It's not the best way we can achieve it, as I'm doing actually. Let's see, with a really simple preview. So you see that we are creating not so much problems to the mesh. So if you like, you can do the same thing for the others, or you can create a nice map, for example, for the displacement, so you can take care about it. Let's go to see whatever we can add to the mesh. And I mean, we can going to select the liquid there, so height, and we can work to create some heights inside it. So let's do maybe 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters. We need obviously more detail. Let's align to the mesh. We go in the orthographic to be sure we are doing the right operation, and then we can go to have let's go for a turbo smooth. So you see we have a nice looking border, and then we go for a noise, a little bit of fractal, let's say 1 centimeters, 1 centimeters, and 1 centimeters, and then we change the scale. Okay, we can scale it. And then let's create a nice material, a really simple height material. So assign, and then we go to have a V-Ray material, black diffusion because we have no diffusion, a little bit of reflectivity, let's say just a little bit of glossiness, and just a little bit of highlight glossiness. Let's go for 1.4 for the error, 45 for the error there, and maybe 1.5 for the refraction. Let's go for the refraction, affect shadows, and let's go to see how it is looking we have it there, so it should be let's cancel and let's go there. Okay, you see that actually it's really a simple material. I made a mistake. I have to remember something I never said before, and I mean we worked on the glass material. Let's go to find it. Okay, in the glass you have to remember to go inside the option and say to reflect on the back side, and in this way you'll have a better result for the stuff you are doing. Back to the eyes, let's go to have a little bit of fog, let's say maybe 0.3. Okay, you see that we have a little bit of coloring, nothing so much, just a little bit. And let's go to have the glossiness. Let's try with 0.9. Okay, so you see it's really a simple material, but it will be enough. So let's put some of it inside. We can change the seed to have a different noises. See, I'm just making some variation for the same thing. This one, for example, can be more little and can be maybe staying part of it out. Let's do the same with the other one, but this one will be rotated and it will be more little and moved, and another one there, and this one with another seed. It's just a piece out. Okay, let's go in the render preview just to see how it is looking. Make a fast. Okay, obviously now it is just refracting the orange color, but we can set as visible everything, and then we can go to check what we see. Let's see if the area is right. Yes, there. Okay, so you see in this way we see something inside the orange, and that's a nice result.